Hi, now we want to go through the second part of the marketing plan. Remember, the first part is retail profit as you develop a client base. The second is as you develop a distributor base. So let me show you, give you an overview of how that works. So for example, let's say you're now a supervisor like we showed in the first part, where you're at 50% profit. And so now somebody says, they like to earn some extra income, and you recruit them. Well, they're at 25%, you're at 50%. So you are going to earn and get from the company approximately 25% wholesale profit as your distributor goes out and finds some clients, okay? When they get to 35%, you get 15% wholesale. When they're at 42%, you get 8% wholesale profit. So that's wholesale. Pretty straightforward. But then you're going to find some people who really want to go out and do the work. It's not necessarily typical, it's not guaranteed, but you'll find some people that they're willing to do that work. They've gone to the trainings, they're really consistent, and they go and they become a supervisor too. So they're now at 50%. So now there's no wholesale profit for you. So at this point, the company will start paying out what we call a royalty override, which can be 1 to 5%. And again, just for simplicity, I'm going to use 5% as the example. By the way, how do you develop a 5% royalty or a 1%? The more volume that you do and the more volume that your distributors do, that will push you up in volume, where once you do about 2,500 volume points, okay, in a calendar month, you will qualify for up to a 5% royalty override. All right, and again, we'll get into all the details and more, in future trainings, but this is just a quick overview. So now you're going out and you're looking for somebody who's willing to do the work. They're going to work hard. And by the way, you may have to go out and sponsor a bunch of people. You might sponsor 5 people, 10 people, 20 people to find the one person who, they just decide they're, want to develop the client base, they want to get a distributor base. And our real goal, the goal that we're shooting for as we're, starting to get people into the 1%, the not typical group of people that are willing to go the extra distance, okay? You want to find two people, ideally, just as a way to kind of organize the business. And there's no guarantee on that, but we're looking for 2 people who get to supervisor, who each do about this 2,500 in volume. Now, how the marketing plan works, those 2 people, they can decide to develop a team. And, we're going to suggest to them, well, if you're serious and you want to develop a team, let's have you do the same thing that your sponsor did. You go out and find 2 people. And again, to find those 2, you might have sponsored 10 people, 20 people, 30 people. You're going to work with those people. You're going to train the people. You're having fun together. You're getting clients. It really becomes kind of an exciting time, all right? But, so you're going to have distributors who come in. Some mainly just use the product. Some don't do anything. Our goal is to find those 2 people that also do the 2,500. Well, the company will pay you up to 5% on whatever those 2 people do every month. And then they pay it one more generation deep, down to what we call the 3rd line. And again, to find those 2 people, just like the first 2, you're going to have to sponsor a bunch of people. There'll be a lot of clients happening, but eventually our goal is to find those 2 more people under each of them. Okay, and when you add up, because again, it can get, we could draw circles and squares all over. But for example, when we find 2 who get 2, well, that's 4 people. And then those 4 get 2, that's 8 people. And that adds up to about 14 supervisors on what we call your first 3 lines. And this could be, in your town. It could be, frankly, all over the world. We're in 90 countries around the world. Okay? And so from here, you have 14 people have learned how, they're working hard, they're doing this, 2,500 volume points a month. Well, that's going to add up when you get your 5% check to be somewhere between 1,700 to about 1,800 we call royalty points, which in the U.S., is approximately about, $1,700 to $1,800, which now makes you, if you do it 3 months in a row, something called Get Team. And at the Get team, you're going to get an extra 2% bonus every month on top of the 5%, as long as you qualify each month. So this, again, gets to be exciting. You can get 7%, 7%, 7%, and the 2% can even go beyond the first three lines. So that's Get Team.